Has anybody ever caught air on this jump? Yeah! And didn't mean to catch air on this jump? Yeah! I tell you, coming off this starting hill, hitting this roller right here, I've seen some of you jump, and I don't like it. I don't like it because it scares you. It scares you, it scares me, because I know the feeling. And so what I want you to do, I really want you to, the focus today is getting off your seat. Because so much can happen when you're standing up. You're able to use your arms and legs for more than one thing, but for today, it's using them as shock absorbers. So you can handle these jumps that come at you quick. And when you go with this first roller, I want you to make sure to have your feet level. Have them flat. They're not up, they're not down, they're flat, they're right in the middle. Because if they were down, they were up and down, your pedal could scrape the jump. Just like they can scrape the first turn. We're going to talk about that in a second. So I want your pedals level. Just like in the starting gate, level pedals over the top of jump, level pedals, so that you can stand and use your arms and legs as shock absorbers. I'm going to show you 3 different lines. I'm going to show you one sitting down, I'm going to show you one standing up, and I'm going to show you one that's like what I want to see you do today. That's the 3rd time I've survived that today. It's scary. If I'm scared doing it, you gotta be scared if you're doing that.
I'm not doing it.
Now watch this one.
I'm not.
I was super A, I was stiff. I was like Frankenstein. This time, I'm gonna stand. My body's gonna be loose. I'm gonna absorb the jump. I'll go faster than that, absorb the jump, and not catch any air at all. It'll be super smooth, I think. Jumping might be cool, but being on the ground is fast, and it's safe. And for us racers, that's what we want. The turns. Probably one of the best places to make passes. So I just want to tell you, the ideal line, the prime time line to take in the turns is down here low. But you can't go so low that you cross over the white line. But also, you shouldn't go too high. Because if you go too high, what takes a lot of energy to get up, and then you lose your speed and you could come tumbling down. I'll tell you when you're ready to go high in the turn and why we should do it. I want you to stand. I want you to pedal. Those yellow dots, those are the speed dots. Are perfect. They're in a perfect spot because they're in the inside part of the turn. But I want you to ride over these speed dots. And when you do, I want you to make sure to get a pedal. Because they're not free speed dots, you have to earn the speed. But I'm just reminding you of where to really pedal hard. So boom, you pedal hard, you get free speed, kind of, with your hard work. Hit this next speed dot, boom, you're at the exit of the turn. Get that speed going for the headwind that you're gonna probably feel in a second straightaway. I always want to talk to our returning riders about new tools that you should put in your BMX racing toolbox. Sometimes, let's be honest, especially in tight turns, you can't pedal through them all the time. Or maybe something happens to where you just can't pedal. I want you to know that there is another option for you to do, and that is called having your inside foot up. The inside foot is the one that's closest to the inside of the turn, closest to the white line. If your inside foot is down and you turn your bike too sharp, your pedal's gonna hit the ground. It's gonna scrape the ground. You might crash. I don't want that. So I want your inside foot to be up because there's plenty of room to turn. And these speed boost dots are actually set up in a perfect spot because if you're practicing having the inside foot up, this is a great spot to get, boom, one good powerful pedal. Make sure that inside foot is up. The inside foot is up. Once you hit this next speed dot, boom, you get the next pedal in, and you keep it going all the way around the turn. Returning riders, I want you to try them both. Right? Still do the pedaling, because everything we do, we've got to repeat correctly so that it becomes a habit, becomes automatic. So you can do it every single time without even thinking, and you get to teach the next generation of riders coming in how to do it. I want you to watch the coaches. Your goal is to stand up, right pedal, have level feet, absorb that first jump, get in this turn, work on standing, on pedaling, returning riders, inside foot up. You're gonna go all the way around the track. Turn. Are you ready to ride? We're working so hard today on standing and pedaling and the importance of that. I'm going to make it more difficult than ever on you right now. If you can do something that's very, very hard right in the beginning, then everything else that comes after that seems way easier. Third straightaway is called the rhythm section. We call it the rhythm section because there's the most amount of jumps in a row. You gotta have rhythm, otherwise if you get out of rhythm, it's not gonna be good for you. You might get squirrely, might go off the track, and I don't want that. So in this rhythm section, I'm gonna ask you to stand up and to pedal all the way from the beginning of it to the end of it. And this is exciting for me because I get to see the first timers out here succeed in this. And I guarantee you will succeed in this if you let your mind tell your body to make it happen. And I think that you need to be like Gumby on this rhythm section, because the looser you are with your arms and your legs, the more you can stick to this ground, right? Just like on that first jump, if you're stiff, boom, you catch air. You gotta stand, you gotta work with the jumps and your pedals to be smooth. You have bones, but you gotta act like you don't have bones, like you got good rhythm, like a good dance moves. That these beginner drills can also work for expert racers. All right, boys and girls, let's demonstrate, please. Just like that. But the faster you go, the more you pick up the speed, absorb the jumps, and continue to move it. Gosh, that's a girl right there. You don't want to mess with it. CJ, look at this. These are big boys and girls. Doing big boy and girl skills. You are going to start this drill from the beginning of the second turn. You're going to go through the rhythm section. The finish line. Where's the finish line? Point to the finish line. We now have a big white line for the finish line. And I want you to go all the way through that last turn, working on the turn drill that we just did. And I want you to pedal all the way to that finish line, because I don't want you to work so hard around the whole track and then not pedal to that finish line and get passed. That's not the place to do it. I want you to be used to pedaling all the way through that finish line. What might be the most important thing about BMX League is getting the pictures, getting the memories, and Valley Focus Media has you covered. Next weekend, we got our photo day, we got group photos, individual action shots, family shots, coach shots, all of them, packages galore. Oh, and Dirt and Diamonds has your apparel and merchandise needs covered. The dirt is the BMX dirt in the Dirt and Diamonds. So look at all of the options next week with apparel, photos. We got you covered. Come prepared, wear your jerseys. Let's look pretty, and let's remember how cool we are as BMX racers.